Well, LDBC. This is your boy, Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Combat Sports Show live. And your man, your buddy, Edward Hearn. Edward. It's got a nice little ring to it, don't y'all think? Edward Hearn. Well, you know, this video is going to be full of, how you going to explain this? It's going to be all over the place. You know, Eddie Hearn put it out there, you know. And I listened to a couple of the brothers at the LDBC videos. Shout out to 78, Dream Chasing, all these guys. They put this out there. And I just need to get my thoughts on it. I mean, heck, it's okay to do that. Listen, man. Edward Hearn came out of his mouth to say that Deontay Wilder, they can pay Anthony Joshua, what, $26 million to fight Deontay Wilder. Let's hypothetically. That's a massive risk. Like, hot diggity dog. And he can just make $20 million just fighting a bunch of, you know, Joe Blows. Wow. Well, guys, Eddie Hearn done pretty much said it, y'all. It's a done deal, okay? We're not getting that fight till 2020, y'all. Okay? Listen, let's get Joshua Wilder out of y'all heads. Let's just get it out your head. The fight ain't happening. Folks, we're not getting this fight. We're not going to see an undisputed champion until 2020 if one of these two guys ain't got beaten by the end, okay? Wow. Yeah, I done heard it all, man. I done heard it all. Well, I guess people are going to try to defend it. They're going to say, well, you know, yeah, it's about the money. Yeah, it's a business, yada, yada, yada. And, you know, these same guys that's always talking about the business end, that's always trying to interject that, you know, I would think these guys are getting a paycheck. I would think these guys are getting a paycheck. I would literally think these guys are getting some kind of paycheck, you know, to do this. And, you know, that's why they would interject. But, you know, these guys that's defending this, they're not getting a paycheck. Yeah, Eddie Hearn wouldn't even know them, you know. Eddie Hearn wouldn't know them from a hole in the wall. That's just that's just the way that is. That's just the way that is. But, you know, we kind of told y'all that this was coming. We told y'all. I mean, with Joshua talking, you know, hey, 2020. And, you know, this is what pissed me off, man. This is what really aggravate the hell out of me. Is that people act like that we just automatically, because we Deontay Wilder fans in the LDBC, we automatically just start taking a dump on Joshua. Like, we automatically start doing that. When, you know, Joshua was the one who said the fight might not happen in 2020. Now you got Eddie Hearn sitting here saying, well, Deontay Wilder is a risk. We already knew this, guys. We already knew this. We just telling y'all. We're just telling some of y'all dummies, okay, that this is what's going to happen. We done told y'all. We tried to tell y'all. We tried to tell y'all, and you just wouldn't listen. Here it is now. How you going to interpret this? How is Eddie Hearn going to explain this one? How you going to explain this? You know, and not only, man, is it sick. Like, this is really sickening, y'all. Like, the fact that we should be actually able to get this fight. There's no more marination needed for this fight, guys. Come on. There's no more the fight don't need to marinate too long. It don't need to marinate anymore. This is already a fight that people are talking about. This is a fight that people want. Just go ahead. Just make the fight. It's okay. The fight is going to do good numbers. I mean, letting it marinate when Deontay Wilder is damn near 34, I think the fight will probably depreciate because people will get tired of waiting. But see, this is where boxing fans need to step out. If AJ, if he fights anybody else other than Deontay Wilder next, guys, as boxing fans as a whole, because, you know, and there are a lot of UK fans that want to see Anthony Joshua because they think that Joshua is going to defeat Deontay Wilder. They want to see Joshua beat Wilder. They want to see it. They want to see the fight. So, you know, as American fans and as a UK fan, I think if everybody together, man, just, you get this fight, man. We don't want to see no other bum fights, man. We don't want to see no other bum fights, okay? None. We want to see Joshua Wilder. Folks, it's not that hard. What the hell? Why is it such a damn problem? Why is it such a damn problem to just want to see the fight? Why do I have to be villainized because I actually want to see a good fight? Why? Like, why do certain of us, you know, have to play the role of the villain? It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be like that, man. It should be, you know what? We want to see the best fight the best. I even had a guy come to my comment section. The LDBC, you guys, y'all been tripping. Y'all been tripping on the best fighting the best. Y'all been tripping on that. Y'all want to see these guys get hurt? Y'all want to see these guys get hurt? You know, is that what y'all want? What you mean? Wait a minute. Nobody told these guys to sign up to be a fighter, a prize. Nobody told them to. They knew the risk. Don't come in my comment section talking about, you know, LDBC, y'all on a trip to best fight in the man, what generation are you from, man? What you mean do I care about their health? They don't care about their health. They the one decided to get in the damn ring, not me. I stopped getting in the ring because I cared about my health. Like, I don't understand why this is such a hard thing. I don't understand. I don't understand why people this can't get into their head. Like, they can't circumvent these things into their head and let it just make sense. But people just, for some reason, I don't know, man. People don't think. People don't use rational thinking. They don't use any of that, man. People just say whatever it is they think they need to say, and then they say the dumbest thing on God's green earth. They say the dumbest thing on God's green earth. And you know, when they say these dumb things, you know, it kind of tells you, you know, that these not real fight fans. These ain't real fight fans, y'all. These are people that's cheerleading, they're trying to be financial analysts. They're trying to do everything but promote the best fighting the best. That's why fans are here. What you mean? We don't care about these young men's health. They don't care about their health. Hell, if they cared about their health, they wouldn't be a damn fighter. I mean, let's just be real. To be a fighter, you can't really give two craps. You putting your health on the line every single time. Every time you step into that ring, every single time you do anything dealing with combat or contact sports, you're putting your life on the line. I don't care if they're fighting a bum. Maybe that person that they thought was a bum may not even be a bum, and maybe that person will come in and do some damage. Like, folks, I started thinking about some of the really idiotic comments that I hear. Some of the really dumb comments, some of the dumbest ones. And it's almost like, okay, did this person really think? Did this person think hard to give me a dumb comment like this? Or are they just trolling me? Like, that's what I start to think. That's what I really start beginning to think in the back of my head. Are these people really, are they trolling me? Because, you know, no real fight fan is going to say, do I care about these men's health? Because, you know, the answer to that is they don't care about their health. They don't seem to care much about it because they're fighting. And I'm sure they don't want to go home to their family, you know, as a vegetable. I know they don't want to, but that's the risk. That's the risk that you take when you sign up, when you're in the fight game. That's a risk. It is. The injury risk is real. This is not a game, okay? This is not WWE where they script stuff. This ain't no game, okay? This is the sport of boxing. And unfortunately, because it's not a game, people get hurt. That's just how it is. People get hurt. Injuries happen. They occur. It's not that these fighters, they don't try. You can't predict when the injuries happen. They happen. But folks, I got to tell y'all, man, these people with this kind of thinking, man, that you don't want to see the best fight the best, then why? Why are you a sports fan? Why? I mean, it's just like, you know, having basketball. You know, you don't want to see the worst two teams in the NBA face each other in the playoffs. You want to see the best teams facing the best. That applies for every sport. Why does it have to be something different when it comes to boxing? Why? Like, tell me, why does it have to be different? The man said flat up, dope. We ain't dealing with Wilder. We're not going to deal with him. It's a wrap. They done told the truth. You know what? At least now, I can be very satisfied. I can be extremely satisfied with Eddie Hearn being honest, okay? You know, this the first time that this guy done told the truth. Fast Eddie done told the truth. I'd much rather him be, you know, right now just being straight up and saying, look, we don't want him to fight him right now. We don't want this fight. It's a risk. At least I understand now. And so now I don't have to sit here and start speculating and, oh, is he scared? Is he not scared? Is he going to be scared? Maybe he's scared. He shouldn't be scared. See, you know, all of that stuff, after a while, it gets old, man. You get sick and tired of going back and forth with these guys. You get sick and tired of talking about it. But it is what it is. That's what it is. You know, it is what it is. So they don't want to fight. End of story. I mean, basically, yeah, end of story. They don't want to fight. Wow. So Deontay Wilder spooked these guys that much. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Well, guys, I guess all the AJ fans or the AJ protectors got what they want. Okay? They're away from Deontay Wilder, and Deontay Wilder not going to do anything. He's not going to get a hold of Anthony Joshua because they don't want to fight him, and you can't make somebody fight that don't want to fight. And that's just the way that is. Congratulations to Eddie Hearn for blocking one of the biggest fights in boxing. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done. What are you waiting on? Subscribe.